Hello, and thank you for taking the time to consider my book proposal. My name is Deirdre Palm Adams, and after spending more than 40 years leading teams in one of the most competitive and demanding industries in the world, the fashion industry, I've come to believe one thing with absolute certainty. The leadership models we've inherited are no longer working. My book, Bitchy Bosses Are Out of Style, is not just another leadership book filled with corporate jargon, management theories, and outdated strategies. It's a modern guide to transforming leadership through mindset, energy, intention, and heart. Throughout my career, I've led hundreds of employees in high-pressure, high-performance environments. I've worked for billion-dollar brands. I've managed large teams and experienced firsthand what happens when leadership is driven by fear, ego, control, and insecurity. I've seen the leaders who have ruled through intimidation, the leaders who have crushed creativity, and the leaders who have made talented people question their value and even their worth. And unfortunately, many of those leaders were rewarded for their bad behavior. But here's what I discovered. You don't have to be toxic to be successful. I didn't just survive in those environments, I thrived. And over time, I learned that the most effective leaders don't lead through fear. They lead through trust, encouragement, emotional intelligence, and genuine human connection. That realization changed not only the way I led, but the way I lived. Bitchy Bosses Are Out of Style is about helping readers recognize toxic leadership patterns, heal from them, rise above them, and ultimately ensure they never become one of those leaders themselves. This book combines practical leadership strategies with the inner work required to lead effectively in today's world. Inside, readers will discover how to shift their mindset, regulate their energy, establish healthy boundaries, and build emotional resilience and create cultures rooted in trust, purpose, accountability, and empowerment. Because leadership today requires more than just strategy. It requires self-awareness, it requires intention, and perhaps most importantly, it requires heart. So I believe we're living through a profound shift in what people expect from leadership today. Employees, entrepreneurs, and organizations are no longer willing to sacrifice well-being for success. They're searching for a new model, one that allows people to achieve extraordinary results while remaining fully human. That's why Bitchy Bosses Are Out of Style it's more than a leadership book. It's part memoir, it's part practical guide, and it's part invitation to rethink everything we've been taught about what it means to lead. I've lived this transformation. I've led through it, and now I'm ready to bring this message to a much larger audience. Thank you again for considering my proposal. I truly believe this conversation is not only timely, but necessary, and I would be honored to partner with you in bringing it to readers around the world today.